Picture a river of milk, not water, pouring straight down the drain, on purpose. Across America's heartland, billions of dollars in milk are dumped, not from greed, but because a vital market has vanished overnight. For farmers, it's not just money lost, it's years of work and pride washed away by a trade war they can't control. For years, ultra-filtered milk flowed north to Canada for cheese and yogurt. Now, that door is slammed shut. In places like Wisconsin and New York, the crisis is everywhere. Foreclosures loom and legacies are at risk. The cause? A tangled web of trade rules and tariffs, but at its core, it's supply and demand gone wrong. When a massive buyer disappears, the market collapses, prices plummet, and milk is wasted. This is more than spilled milk. It's a warning sign that our food system is under extreme stress. How did we get here? For years, U.S. farmers sold ultra-filtered milk to Canada, bypassing high tariffs and fueling both economies. But Canada changed its pricing policies, making American milk too expensive. And then a trade dispute erupted. The U.S. accused Canada of unfair protectionism, threatening new tariffs. Canada, in turn, blocked American dairy at the border. Canada's supply management system fiercely protects its farmers, limiting imports and keeping prices stable. Their new Prime Minister and Parliament have made it illegal to negotiate away these protections. Food security is non-negotiable. The U.S. wants more access. Canada stands firm. While politicians argue, farmers are left stranded, their trade routes severed. The milk glut grows, not from overproduction, but from a political standoff. The spigot is off, and the consequences are real for those on the ground. Meet Dave Miller, a third-generation Wisconsin dairy farmer. For years, his co-op sold milk to Canada, a steady check that paid the bills. Then, with one phone call, the contract vanished. The border was closed. Dave watched thousands of gallons of milk, his life's work, dumped into a lagoon. He's now selling at a loss, burning through savings and letting go of longtime workers. Dave's story is echoed on thousands of family farms, families tied to the land now facing ruin. They did everything right, but the market they relied on disappeared overnight. The future, debt, uncertainty, and the possible end of a family legacy. These aren't corporate giants, they're families, betrayed by a system they can't control. The crisis is personal, and it's spreading. Dumped milk doesn't just hurt farmers, it ripples through entire communities. Laid-off workers stop spending, local businesses suffer, and rural towns hollow out. For consumers, a milk glut means cheaper prices, temporarily. But those bargains are built on farmers' losses, threatening the entire food chain. If enough farms go under, milk supply shrinks and prices could skyrocket, making us more dependent on imports. Today's cheap milk is a mirage, hiding the true cost of this trade war. The real price is paid by families, lost jobs, and rural despair. Our food system's stability depends on healthy farms, not just low prices. The story isn't just in the grocery aisle, it's in the empty barns and struggling towns. There's no easy fix. The U.S. demands fair access. Canada refuses to budge, protecting its farmers at all costs. Both sides threaten tariffs, and neither wants to blink. Farmers, truckers, and small towns are caught in the crossfire with livelihoods on the line. Every day without a deal pushes more farms toward ruin. This crisis forces us to ask, do we want the cheapest food, no matter the cost, or a stable, independent food supply? It's about more than milk. It's about the future of American agriculture. Next time you buy milk, remember the families behind it. The future of the American farm depends on a system that works for everyone, especially those in muddy boots.